So, continuing from Belize Chocolate Kingdom, we came straight to the Petronas Twin Towers. And oh my God. You guys, I just look at this. I've seen it in photos, in movies, everywhere. But standing here in real life, it hits completely different. I was literally just staring up like this the whole time. These towers are not just tall buildings. They're iconic. 88 floors, more than 450 meters high, and they were once the tallest buildings in the world. Like, excuse me? And the design? It's inspired by Islamic geometric patterns. That beautiful 8-pointed star shape. So it's modern, but also so meaningful and cultural at the same time. I love that combination. And that Skybridge connecting them? So cool, so dramatic. So main character energy. Honestly, even with so many taller buildings in the world now, these just feel different. Powerful, elegant, legendary. I am officially obsessed. And right next to the Petronas Towers, there's Suria KLCC. So obviously we were like, okay, let's just quickly check it out. But you guys, this was not a quick visit situation. The moment we walked in, I was like, what is happening here? The whole mall was decorated for Christmas, but not normal Christmas decoration. This was next level. Giant Christmas tree, golden lights everywhere, sparkling ornaments, everything shining and glowing. It honestly felt like I walked into a Christmas movie set. I've seen Christmas decor in so many places. But this? I've never seen something like this before. It was classy, grand, and so beautifully done. I literally kept saying, look at this, look at that, every 2 seconds. And then, plot twist. We started noticing so many people dressed in anime costumes, like full outfits, colorful wigs, dramatic makeup, detailed dresses, some even had props. At first, we were so confused. We were like, wait, is this just normal in KL, or did we accidentally walk into some kind of convention? There were so many of them that we knew something had to be going on. So finally, I asked one girl. She looked so cute in her anime costume. And I was like, oh, excuse me, is there some event today? And she told me from 11 a.m. till late night, there's an anime event happening in the mall. And I was like, that makes so much sense now. But how cool is that, right? Christmas lights everywhere. Festive vibe. And at the same time, anime characters walking around like it's their world. It felt like two completely different universes combined in one place, and somehow it worked perfectly. The energy was insane. The vibe was so fun. Everyone looked happy, excited, confident in their costumes. Honestly, this is what I love about traveling. You plan to visit one thing, and suddenly you end up in the middle of something totally unexpected and magical. Suria KLCC was not just a mall visit. It became a whole experience. I woke up, had breakfast, made a cup of coffee in my room, and just had to take a moment to look out at the view. It's absolutely amazing. Right there, you can see 3 of Kuala Lumpur's major skyscrapers, Merdeka 118, which is the world's second tallest building at 678.9 meters, the iconic Petronas Twin Towers, the tallest twin towers in the world at 451.9 meters, and of course, the KL Tower. Seeing them all together from my room really gives you a sense of how incredible KL's skyline is. I could honestly sit here all morning just staring at this view. After some rest, we woke up around 3 p.m. and wow, we were starving. So we decided to go out for lunch. But you know how it is. Girls always take a little extra time. And by the time we reached, it was too late for lunch and too early for dinner. So we ended up at this amazing Pakistani restaurant and had dinner. Yes, lunch plus dinner combined. And just look at this view from the restaurant. How cool is this? Eating with this view made the meal even more special. And you know what? This was the first time I ever tried Pakistani biryani. My husband had it once when he stayed with a friend in Sydney. They brought biryani, and I only saw it over a video call. I never actually got to try it. So today, let's finally taste it. After freshening up at the hotel, we headed to one of the most iconic spots in KL, the Petronas Twin Towers. Luckily, we were staying very centrally, so almost everything was within 2 kilometers. When we arrived, there were photographers offering to take photos. We said no 4 or 5 times, but in the end, we decided to hire one. I mean, honestly, a KL trip without professional photos at the Petronas Towers just doesn't feel complete, right? We already had our tickets booked and only had 30 minutes before our entry time, so we agreed. He took some amazing photos and sent them directly to our phones. But then came the tricky part. He refused online payment and wanted cash. He told us there was an ATM nearby so we could withdraw money and pay him. And guess what? When we went to the ATM, it wasn't working, and he was standing there with us the whole time. Can you believe it? After all that photographer drama, we had only 5 minutes left to enter the Petronas Towers. I even asked him, "Can I just delete the photos?" But he said no. The owner would know. It wasn't his decision, it was his job. So we ran to another ATM about 800 meters away. There were 2 machines. One wasn't working, and at the other one, my PIN didn't work. We explained everything to the photographer, and he actually saw the issue himself. Then he said, "I trust you. Take my number and just call me later to pay." You won't believe the relief we felt at that moment. We ran back, passing Suria Mall on the way, and by then we were already 15 minutes late. When we reached the entrance, the lady asked why we were late. We explained the whole photographer situation. She said it was okay and that we could still enter, but honestly, we were so stressed because the tickets were expensive. Finally, we entered the Petronas Towers, and until that moment, no one else had gone in yet. So when we walked in, it felt completely worth it.